Hello guys, Qlaryce here again. For those who are new to my channel and for those who do not know me, Qlaryce is an Afro-pop, Afrofusion musical artist, and today I'll be sharing with you how to make a delicious deep fried and then stewed omena. Yeah, let's begin. Omena is an East African delicacy. So you're gonna need like 2 cups of omena. You can cook less, if depending on the size of your family. You could decide to cook less than 2 cups, maybe 1, maybe 1.5. So that will depend on how much you'd like to cook. And so in addition, we have garlic, kitunguu saumu, Swahili kitunguu saumu, and we have tomatoes, green pepper, and then the onions, and chili. So the first thing you're going to do, right even before we begin cooking, is that I would like to show you the size of omena. It's good if somebody chooses the small size, because it's usually tastier than the bigger one. So the smaller the omena, the tastier it is. So be sure to buy the smaller sizes whenever you're in the market. Another thing is the newer omena. Sometimes when it's older, it's more brownish, but as you can see, these ones are silverish. So be sure to buy the smaller silverish new omena. These are very tasty, and you're gonna give your family, or you're gonna have an awesome experience eating omena. So the good thing about the new ones is that they're usually cleaner, and so you do not have to do a lot of work during the cleaning time, because before you start preparing it, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to select the omena. Oh, voila, we are so lucky. But you could remove the huge ones, like you see now this one. Oh, it's so huge. You could remove the huge ones that are gonna interfere with the taste. So just in case you come across bigger ones within the smaller ones, then you can remove them, and you could later dispose them off. So the next thing we're going to do, we are going to soak them for a while, let's say for around 15 to 20 minutes, as you prepare the other. Soak them in hot water. So this is water that I had boiled previously to the boiling point. So I'm going to set this aside as it soaks. And so we are going to start cutting the ingredients. To the next, onto the tomatoes. So I've used around 6 saumus, but depending on your tastes, if you like too much garlic in your food, you could add more, maybe up to 10 garlic pieces. But in this case, 6 will just be enough. So here we have all the ingredients prepared. We have the onions right there. we have the chili, the garlic, the green pepper, and the tomatoes. So the next thing after preparing your ingredients is that we would like to start frying the omena. Of course, it's been soaking all this time in hot water. As you can see, they're silvery and new and fresh. Okay, so we will be using this pot to deep fry the omena. And so we're going to be adding oil onto it. Just make sure that you put not too much oil, not too little, because it's oil that you could recycle or you could pour out, depending on if you would be cooking. If you're cooking omena often, you could recycle it. But if you're just cooking it for once, you could reuse that oil to fry like fish. But if you use it to fry other things, it might the things you're frying could have omena's flavor, and they might not be as tasty as they should be. So just be sure not to add too much oil or too little. I'll be demonstrating that shortly. Okay, so this is the amount of oil that we'll be using. Not too much, not too little. Okay, so we are going to start frying our omena now. Let me warm up the oil. So we are going to start frying now. I had switched off the heat because I was afraid it was going to be too heated up. So for us to know if the oil is heated up enough, we could try and put one there, and we see that it just needs a little bit of heating, and so we will be heating it back. But it was so ready, so you should just prepare to, of course, as you can see, the omena is not so, it's ready to be fried. Yeah. So the oil is ready for deep frying, and so we are going to start, deep frying our omena. So if you feel that the heat is too much, the oil has heated up way too much, you could switch off your heat. So here we go, fast frying. I feel like the heat is way too much, so yeah, here we go. So it was ready. So most of the time I don't usually use too many utensils, so that I don't have too many dishes to do, and so I usually just use like the same things. So I'm switching back the heat, so you'll just be regulating the heat. Sometimes you could use the lower temperature heats, but you're gonna spend so much time, so the safest way is to just use the high heat burner, and then you could regulate depending on if you're seeing that the heat is too much. So let's continue frying. So we're going to be frying them until they are golden brown. Please be sure not to over deep fry them, because then they'll be hard, and when they are hard, that's not favorable. You just want them to just be golden brown. You know, they're starting to be golden brown, like that. You see, like that. Golden brown. Let me share with you when I'm done. So guys, be sure to remove all the omena from the oil so that in future when you're reusing this oil there won't be any omena in there. And so be sure to do that. So I'll be showing you how it looks after, you know, frying. I hope the color is visible from your end. Yeah, so I mean, just be sure to deep fry them until they are golden brown and not close to a dark brown, because they might be bitter or tough to chew. And also do not leave them at the stage where they are still, you know, silvery golden brown is the color. So the next step will be to show you how to deep fry this so that you can achieve the tastiest omena of your life. I'm going to be frying the onions until golden brown, and then we're also going to be frying, you know, the garlic separately. So onto the onions first. Until it's golden brown, just you make me go. Guys, this is the golden brown, you know, the golden brown onions. So I will be dividing these onions between the ones that we are to use to prepare the omena and the ones that I'll be using for the vegetables. So I'll be preparing spinach skooma, spinach and kales together. So I'll be splitting it. I usually cook them together so that I save time, and then I usually put too much oil and then remove later, because I don't usually want them to burn. So I'll be removing this oil and saving it elsewhere. I might as well just show you that. Okay, yeah, so this is my sieve. I've brought it closer here so that it's easier for me. This is my sieve, you know. I'll be using it to, you know, reduce the oil, because we are not supposed to use that much oil. I usually just put a lot more than I need for convenience sake. Yeah, so be sure to drain all the oil in the golden fried onions. Yeah, I'll be adding more oil than I need, and then I'll be draining it later. Yeah, like that. Yeah, the garlic. So we'll be frying the garlic. This was I usually add the garlic onto heated oil, but this is just the oil that I've been heating up with the, you know, regular onions, and draining the oil just like we did with the other onions. Yeah. The brown. So yeah, let me now, you know, split the between this and the other. Be sure to give the omena much more onions. So I'll be mixing that up with the garlic, the regular golden brown onions with the garlic that I've just deep fried, and then onto this I'll be using this other one. This other one for the vegetables that I'll be cooking, the spinach and the combination of spinach and skooma. And this one I'll be using it for the omena. So I'll be adding tomatoes here. I hope there won't be power outage because it's really raining outside. It's raining heavily outside. Oh, let's just hope. By God's grace, I'll be able to finish. At this stage, you could also add, your pili-pili. At that stage, you're going to have to add everything so that when it's cooking, it cooks, together with everything. For the next part of this video, you'll be entertained by my single, Qlaryce.
Hapo zamani kabla ya kuomoka, penzi lilinoga, jua nyota na furaha. Ukapata pesa ukawa umebadilika, wanichiti chiti, jua jua na kila kupata nikafikiri we umerekebika, kumbe we wanipanga yeah, 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 yeah. Kila ninapowaza moyoni mimi nalia, licha ya mateso haya bado nashindwa kukwacha, yet you make me go, 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 go crazy, crazy. You make me go, 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 ila kukwacha siwezi, yeah, siwezi. Maumivu haya ya mapenzi yananifanya nigo crazy, na kila mara nikienda nakuta nimekurudia, yet you make me go, 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 go crazy, crazy. You make me go, 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 ila kukwacha siwezi, yeah, yet you make me go, 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 go crazy.
Hello guys, so I've showed you how to make deep fried and then stewed omena, stewed in milk. So there's the second option, because the first option that we used was to deep fry the omena ourselves, wet omena ourselves, but the next there's also an option of buying already deep fried omena, and then you just proceed with making, the stew from the already deep fried omena. So that is also another option that somebody can take. Also, I'd like to share with you some of the don'ts when you are deep frying the omena. Just be sure not to use too much oil, not too little oil. Just be sure not to fry them for a very long period of time, so that you can end up with omena that is not so hard. Also, do not put too much omena at a go when frying. Just put enough, little, so that they do not overcrowd the oil. So those are the don'ts when making the omena. So until next time guys, hope you enjoy. For those who have not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the notification button, and liking and commenting. Until next time guys, see you.